Okay guys, welcome back. Wanted to make a little short video about oat culture. Planted oats yesterday, March 27th. That's plenty late for where we're at. Ideally that would have happened 30 days ago, but a week ago I was posting those flood videos and we were having rain. So we had a couple dry days and I made the decision to go ahead and plant the oats or sow the oats. We use oats every year when we're weaning calves. I love to put it with the feed ration. So we're out here in one of our bottom grounds fields, and if you look over there, there's a portion of the field that I did not get sowed because it is literally swamp down on the south edge of the bottom over there. It was awful wet as well. I was sowing with the front wheel assist tractor and running with the front wheel assist most of the time. So oats, you want to plant them relatively shallow, definitely not deeper than an inch. Ideally, you want to be in that 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch. You just want to cover them. So looking down at the ground here, I was having problem with depth control. This field, I worked it last fall. I sensed the way the weather was going last fall, and I don't like to work ground in the fall, but I did work this field in the fall. It was a good thing that I did, but anyway, with the winter that we've had, there was a little bit of irregularity in the soil surface. It was not ideal conditions last fall when I was disking it, but I knew I was going to go into oats here. And so I went ahead and worked the ground a little bit wet last fall. Well, anyway, the ground's a little bit hard this spring. Frost has come out. We have had semi-packing rain on it, and you can tell by the surface there it's rough. The field was way too wet yesterday to field cultivate. I would have liked to have field cultivated, but ground was really too wet for that. So I just came in and I drilled. Like I said, we're about a month late, and so they're calling for 3 more days of rain now. And so it was kind of a now or never situation if you wanted to get the oats planted in March at all. So anyway, I was having a little bit of a problem looking down here at the ground. You can see a few oats showing there. I was having a little bit of a problem controlling the depth. I had the depth set for 1 inch, but that was because the ground was irregular since I was no-tilling it. The irregularities of the ground, some places I'm barely an inch, and other places, you can see the oats. And obviously a couple of the cool season weeds survived and came on, but anyway, for where we're at the end of March, I feel a lot better having the oats sowed. Grandpa said the oats won't grow in the bag, and he also said you sow your oats in the mud and you sow your wheat in the dust. And so yesterday this was definitely an example of sowing oats in the mud. Anyway, the north part of this field looks real good. It's trending up to the hill there, so it's getting a little bit drier. And as we get down to the bottom part of the field, it was plenty moist. But this hole, for the past 12 months, it's been a constant challenge. We go from record drought to plenty moist, full moisture. And so this bottom ground, you knew it was not going to dry out. The tiles are pretty much running full bore. It wasn't going to dry out for a while, so I put my head down and I went ahead and sowed oats. This is the new variety of Sumo oats, organic oats, and got them from Albert Lee Seed. Also, if you're going to plant heavy test weight oats, I had not planted heavy test weight oats like that before, and so I had a little problem with the calibration of the drill. I had always planted, kept my own seed. We had kept Dawn oats from years ago, and we'd been replanting them, and we'd had low test weight oats for years, and low test weight oats don't go through the drill very fast. You've got to kind of quote quote overplant them. Well, when you buy seed oats and they've been cleaned and gravity tabled and they're heavy test weight, they go through the drill a lot faster. So keep that in mind when you're sowing oats. Thanks, guys.